I might as well hit recording. So multiplayer blorb bouncing competition. I'd be down for that. Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna get found. Oh, we need more concrete pretty quick. I'll see if I can facilitate it with a vac for sure. Because I think that could go really well. I wonder if the developers knew someone was going to do that. Absolutely. There's a very light boom sound effect whenever you did it. There's no way that they didn't plan for that. How's our power ceiling looking? Pretty bad, actually. Dang. My inventory is full. But yeah, there's absolutely a sound effect whenever you would bounce, and it was great. So I actually have space for the space elevator here. We could do it. I could just put it there. Let's see, what else do we have? Personal storage. This might not be a bad idea, actually, for the meantime. Certainly cheap. Okay, there we go.
Milestone reached. Additional storage options have been provided. R&D inflated your pocket dimension and developed a personal storage box accessible in the build menu.
I definitely have some space then. Let's see, let's take all. So at this point, now we just need to figure out what else do I need for the space elevator. Couple more iron plates, a little bit more concrete, a little bit more wire. So I think I'm just gonna rush for the space elevator, and it looks like we've got enough space on our lake platform. So we might as well handle that. Let's see, do we have enough? We're getting damn close. I might as well just grab some of this, because we've got a whole bunch stocked up. What I should have done was actually put a storage container, but I wasn't thinking. But yeah, I think it would be really fun to have a bunch of players trying to bounce on the same blorb as a competition. I think that could end really, really amusingly. Okay. Well, one way or another, we got to get back. I don't really want to get another biomass generator going. Because as soon as we get coal, I'm not touching them, period. So let's just see what I can make. If we're lucky, I can get enough, and then we just have to wait for the rest of the concrete to show up. Let's see. I've got a bunch of iron sitting around in my inventory. I should probably boil down, too. Timing. I mean, I guess I'm just going to be sitting around handcrafting everything forever. But, I mean, that's just kind of how you do. How you do this game? Oh, hello. Poor Shell. So, Shell has not flown alone, ever, in her life. She's always flown with her parents or me. Or... I don't know if she's ever flown with anybody else, actually. I'd have to ask her. But so she's never done solo flying before. And she has the tendency to get very nauseous. And so... in the rush to get out today... We, in the rush to, like, get out and get out the door, get to the airport today... We just didn't eat at all. So poor Shell had to effectively fly the first, like, 4 hours today without eating anything at all. She was talking about how she felt like throwing up, but she had nothing in her stomach, so it was a lot easier to deal with. I sympathize. Well, no, I mean, can you sympathize without actually knowing the feeling? Because I hate flying on an empty stomach. And I hate doing anything on an empty stomach, honestly. Yeah, small blessing, honestly. When we first went to empathize would be knowing the feeling. Okay, so sympathize versus empathize. Yeah, the differences are sometimes... It's like envy and... envy and... Is it jealousy? See, no snack surface on the plate. They give you like a biscuit. That's not really much of a meal. Yeah, so sympathy. But no, I hate doing stuff on an empty stomach. I've been trying to cut down on what I eat lately, and it's actually been doing really well for me. You know, I've lost like a solid like 10-15 pounds, give or take. Maybe more actually. I'd have to double check. Yeah, Shell did get gum. She was set in that regard at least. But that was the extent of her abilities. Envy and then greed. Yeah. But I don't know. I can't imagine being stuck in a plane for X number of hours with no food. Drive me nuts. Let's see. Wander, can you do a giveaway of this game? No. And if I did, it probably wouldn't be to you if you're gonna show up and start insulting other people. Man, if you want something, like, be nice, but also no. I've never understood that mentality, honestly. I want this thing, gimme. Okay, oh boy, that's a lot of stone. Looks like we can actually get a third constructor working here. But no, I've never seen just showing up and demanding anything from anybody else. And I've never seen that work. I guess it works if you're like trying to go to a Walmart and, you know, get something for half off and you throw a shit fit for that, but like, it doesn't work. Be nice to people. Always just be nice to people. And I mean, I'm absolutely a bit of a hypocrite for saying that to some degree. I'm not always the nicest person. Oh, hey, let's see. How's Satisfactory, Wander? It's going great. This game is lovely. It's very chill. It's very relaxing. And, I mean, as a huge fan of Factorio, this game is pretty much a perfect successor. Let's see. Can't afford. What am I? Oh, I'm off on metal plates, and that's about it. Let's see. So this is. Okay, this is Joe. Hi, Joe. Let's see. Say you're welcome to join me, but we should probably try and coordinate with like price or something. Are we? No, floor is too steep. What do you mean floor is too steep? Okay, there it is. We should try and coordinate like a large group session of this. Okay, how far away can I put this? Pretty damn far away, honestly. This needs bird's eye view. Trying to precision place this is a small nightmare. Okay, that should be good. And make a satisfactory factory. What the? Wait. What is it doing? Oh. I didn't know it would do that. God, I love the animation for this thing. This is by far probably my favorite structure in the game, just because of this animation. And I hope they have some more mega structures in this exact same manner. Because, holy shit, does it look good. Okay, so kind of skipped on this one. So we need 75 reinforced iron plates and 50 rotors. Boy, that's going to take some time. That has to be a lot of work for some animator and team. Actually, honestly, those animations were super simple, comparatively. It's like constructing the rocket in Subnautica times 100. But without the weird music. Okay, so we gotta go here. So, I need all the screws and all the plates I can get. And I need all the screws and all the rods I can get. Well, that's fine. Actually, Joe, if you're hanging out, if you wanna ping Price about this, we could actually see if we could do a thing or see if he can liaison, because I'd like to do, well, that's a hell of a lot of plates. I'd like to do Satisfactory with, I mean, pretty much anybody that's up for it. That is not enough screws. We might actually have to get a second screw factory going on here. Or just manually handle it myself. Ugh. Also, thank you to JustAbought1 for the sub, and Blue Anime for gifting a sub to Moose and Joe. Or specifically, Joe. Thank you for saying which one you were, by the way, Joe, because that actually always throws me off when, you know, Stumped or Moose and Joe, any group channel that just raids, I'm like, which one are you? I have no idea. Not actually a big deal, but it's just like that small, like, I actually have no idea which human being I'm speaking to at this this current point in time. Okay, so how many rotors? That's 61 rotors. That's too many rotors, but that's fine. Too many rotors is good. Let's make some more screws. And I might have to extend my screw production. Reduce my iron rod and increase my screw. Yeah, that actually probably makes the most amount of sense. And then, at some point, we should go slug hunting. Because I'm gonna need to go get, I'm gonna need to go get a bunch of efficiency boosters along the way. Hey, want me to see if Price can get more keys, or just see if anyone else is up to play? Either or. I mean, I can always straight up buy you a copy if that's a problem. I have some amount in my budget for just gifting games to other people that will play video games with me. Let's see, so we're good with that. It's screws limiting us super hard. At least we've got plates for days. Should probably actually go chuck some back in. Because I don't need too many stacks of this. We need screws though. Yeah, why don't we go retool this? Because I've got an amount of rod production going on. Undo this one. Okay, so what I want to do is get a constructor. I jammed that there. Probably actually should have bugged Rick about it earlier when he raided. Now that I think about it. I just know very consistently Price is the big efficiency guy. Let's see. So we want to do this, right? I think we're good. Okay, so you're going to be working on iron... No, you're not going to be working on iron rods. You're going to be working on screws. Because I think we're actually going to end up needing more screws than we are iron rods over the course of this. Are you good? Yeah, but you're out of power. Probably because I tore it up like a jerk. Okay. Connect all this together. I need a little bit more wire. I guess, honestly, let's just hook that up for this. And damn! Thank you to, Mech Dragon MK for the 5,797 bits. Holy crap. Half goes to Wander, the other to Moose. Enjoy. I will. Well, that pays for a copy of Satisfactory for one and or both of us. Let's see. Thank you so much. That is very generous of you. I don't know. I never know what to say apart from thank you, and it always like drives me up the wall because like I feel like I need to be more thanky. How do you thank somebody more than once? I mean, I guess you can just repeatedly say it, but after a certain point, it just makes you sound kind of silly. I'm going to chainsaw these leaves, and it somehow kills everything in a 5-mile radius. I love it. I really don't want to be, like, plonking down all of these. Oh, we ran out of power, didn't we? It's not that we're out of fuel, it's we're out of, discretionary power. Yeah, we went above the limit. So why don't we... Seeing as we've got these going fine, I'm just gonna flip that. We've still got an okay amount of power. Let's see if we can do this. That looks good. Okay. So what this will do is this will get us twice as many screws for now, which is good because we need those plates. We've got that. I guess I should probably go get my wire. Later. And yeah, it looks like I'm just gonna have to craft even more screws. Is my lot in life. Well, at least I've got a whole bunch of iron just sitting around that I have nothing to use it on. Just had a bit of money left over, that's all. I mean, it's a bunch of money that means a lot to us. To us, to me, everyone. I don't know. I'm always curious about the baseline mentality of larger streamers. I guess they probably get a lot more used to just donations and stuff. I don't know how they can do it. Sometimes I'll, like, stop by somebody's channel and they have, like, for a week somebody's given them, like, 100,000 bits, and I'm like, that's a silly amount of bits. How do you do that? How do you mentally handle that? I realize this probably sounds like a really silly thing, but I don't know. Karmic guilt is like one of my biggest foes in life. So I always feel unworthy. See, we only actually need 18 here. So I can do this. Yeah, because the sooner we get up to T3, the sooner I can immediately just beeline straight for coal power. And with coal power, I don't have to worry about biomass, period, and I can just let that go. To make my life easier. Also, this is not actually as large as I thought it was going to be. It gives me enough space for a biomass reactor set up, at the very least. Let's see. Bang and bang and boom. Is there actually an animation? Well, there is an animation. That doesn't seem safe. That seems decidedly unsafe. Oh, I see. And it just goes flying off into the sunset. Well, I broke it. It's still busted. Can I? Okay, I can tear this thing up if I wanted to. Alright, you. So now that we have access to these. Steel, improved melee combat. We could get a Xenobasher. Just skip to conveyor mark 3s. That would certainly be amusing. Coal power. Okay, so we need 25 of both of these, 500 wire, and 200 cable. Well, guess I gotta go work on that. And thank you, Weinstein, for the sub as well. Welcome. I was live. I was Satisfactory. How many of you guys are playing Satisfactory alongside me? Out of curiosity, because I know for the free weekend people were going nuts with that, and that was kind of really great to see. I kind of went through the same thing with Hammerwatch most recently. You know, we were doing the mass playthrough, and it was really satisfying. Not only having a bunch of people joining me for that game, but actually seeing a bunch of people playing that game when I wasn't playing it. And it was charming fun. I don't know. It's nice to see when there's kind of that sense of, like, sort of community going on. Yeah, loaded weekend save and getting steel set up. Yeah. I decided to start over mainly because everybody suggested that I start over, and honestly, it is feeling a lot better that I have started over. Because, I don't know. I mean, for starters, the spaghetti factory is significantly less spaghetti. I actually would dare say that this is about as organized as I'm going to be able to get it for a while. Still a little bit messy with the power cables and stuff, but the rest of it's pretty solid. I'm gonna dump that there for the time being. Let's just dump the remaining bits here, so it's not clogging my inventory. Okay, so we need to make more reinforced iron plates. I need 25 reinforced iron plates, and I need 25... I guess I might as well just make as many screws as I can. We've got iron rods for days. I almost feel like I should... No, I shouldn't. I was thinking I could actually loop my, my iron rod storage into screw storage, but that would I'd probably bankrupt myself before the, resources fill out. Okay, so let's grab the rest. You've got some more. Give me a second. Oh, no! That was the, spaghetti going along. It's actually pretty organized, I would probably say. I don't know. The moment I get one of these grids is actually the moment I start behaving. And, like, if you have me just putting stuff down loosey-goosey for too long, then it becomes spaghetti. But with these grids, I'm actually going to behave like a regular human, non-horror being. Okay, so we only need 25 of this. And eventually I am going to have to route all these things together so we're actually assembling rotors and whatnot. Okay. Can we? Yeah. That off, dump that off, and bam! Coal. Just in time, too.
Reached. Long-range transportation, as well as the construction of outposts, is now encouraged. An increased focus on the explore and exploit pillar is recommended. Coal is 125% more efficient than biomass and can be automated.
So I need... It looks like 5 rotors and 3 frames per. Ugh. Okay, so let's make 4. So I'm going to need 12 frames. And probably a whole lot of power. Let's see, reinforced iron plates needs more screws. Who would have guessed? Oh god, well at least I can make a silly amount of screws along the way. And also, thank you again to King Blue Anime for gifting a sub to King Zane. Thank you. I see you went with desert too. The audience demanded, I just went with it. I don't know, and honestly I think the desert is gorgeous. I think if I do end up playing, let's see, maybe automate rotors instead of hand making them, I will. The main problem is I'm currently sitting at my power cap, and I don't want to automate anything until I raise that power cap. Because I want to transition over to entirely coal, because coal is completely self-sufficient. It's infinite, even though that's not how it works in real life. And so if I can have a pure coal production line feeding more, feeding into... Jesus. Okay. That's a hell of a lot more bits. When you said you had a little bit more, you were lying. Thank you, Mech Dragon MK, for the... I'm gonna just say 15,000 bits. 20,000 total tonight. Last little bit might give the other half if it's splurge. Sub. No need for thanks. It's fine. Just supporting a content creator when YouTube won't. Cough, YouTube, cough. Yeah. I mean, honestly, YouTube does actually support me shockingly well-ish. I mean, not really, but thank you so much, man. Thank you. Honestly, when I was going into this, well, I mean, I've kind of told the WandaBot origin story, but effectively, YouTube and streaming was entirely just like my side gig that I was going to do while I did, I was going to do job applications for various game studios. Here, actually. And then YouTube actually took off enough to pay rent, and I'm like, okay, well, fine. I guess I'm just going to, I'm just going to do YouTube stuff until either I get a job, or Shell gets a job, or who knows what. But yeah, oh, that's nice. Still, it's yours to spend. Thank you so much. I will, I mean, honestly, if you want to suggest an emote to make, between everybody and everything, I actually have another emote slot. Actually, I think I have like 2 or 3 that I need to work on as well. And or games to play. Because I'm sure everybody has suggestions, and the more generous of you I feel like I need to give back even more somehow. But yeah, so we originally had moved out to Kansas because, yeah, I could actually afford rent, which was shocking. Let's see, coal generator also requires cables. So we're gonna need more cables than this. Let's see. I need 60 cables. I should probably go get some more wire as I go along. But, you know, it's been stable enough recently that I was like, yeah, we could actually potentially even rent a house now. So that's where we are. So I'm like, I'm not actually in, like, the direst of straits. Unfortunately, recent adpocalypses and, you know, the usual March, April slump. Let's see, a Wander Heart. Yeah, we could do that. That would work. I was thinking spaghetti, but yeah, heart would work too. But yeah, so it's been kind of slumpy lately. Not bad slumpy, just slumpy. Okay, so I've got enough for 4 coal generators. Do I have enough for a miner? I need more concrete. Let's go grab that next. And then after that, oh geez. I guess we could get coal production. The one thing is, the closer coal we'd almost want to use for steel. So what I might do is set up the mine for that, and then just not do anything about it for a little while. That is a lot of concrete. Let's grab a bunch. Let's grab it all! Hooray! Let's go. Let's see, it's fine. Just look at the new EDF coming out in less than a month. And the Spaghetti Wander Heart emote. I could do a Spaghetti Heart. Actually, on that topic, I'm not gonna... So, I'm going to PAX East in a week. And... Well, I guess it's a week and a half. But so, on Thursday at noon, I'm actually going to go get an hour-long sneak peek of EDF Iron Rain, solo with the developers, effectively. And so I am going to... Oh, shoot, I need a lot more cable than I got. Because if I'm going to be running power lines out there, I need more cable, otherwise I'm going to do it myself. Also, of course, the other half of this is thank you for the additional 15,000 bits, Mech Dragon. Damn. Wow. But yeah, so I'm actually going to be able to play Iron Rain before it comes out in April. Which I'm really looking forward to, because Iron Rain looks great. The one problem I have with Iron Rain is I want to play multiplayer. I didn't get to play EDF 5 multiplayer because it was on PS4. Do we know if it's coming out on PC at the same time? I'm not betting on it, which sucks a little bit. Okay, leave 100 wire just in case. Jeez. Thank you though, once again for all of the generosity. That is a lot, and it's very appreciated. Okay, so let's ping. Find that coal again. Time to go on a journey. Okay, so I'm gonna head for the first batch of coal, and then I might go all the way out to the second and put up the coal mine there. Because 600 away isn't too bad. Oh, wire is too long. I probably should have paid attention to that. Let's see. But yeah, I'm really hoping it's... Wait, what is this? Oh. I didn't realize we have pure iron just sitting around right there. We have a lot of pure iron. I don't know what to do about it all.